Hey everyone, Ron Ponsetti here with EXP Realty. I am a local realtor out here in the Hampton Roads area in coastal Virginia, and I am bringing you your seven cities market update today. We're going to move through it quickly. I know you got a lot of stuff to do and you want to get on with your lives, but let's go ahead and update ourselves on what's going on in the marketplace out here in the seven cities. Okay, so our median sales price. This is a question that everybody wants to know, right? Is the price coming down? Well, the answer to that is no. We are up 6.6% year over year. So we've seen an increase and we've been kind of around this level for quite some time here, as you can see. So right now we're sitting at $336,000 for your median sales price here in the seven cities. Next, are things moving? Well, things have been going down sales wise for a little while. We're down 10% year over year, and it's been kind of trending down over the course of 2024. But we have seen a sharp uptick of almost 19% in settled sales from January to February. So a little bit of a spike there. And in correlation, you can see that our days on market to sell has also gone down about 25%, almost 26%. So we had a little bit of activity there. Are we going to continue that as we head into spring? Only time will tell. Next, we have new listings, active inventory, and our month supply of inventory, which are all of our indicators for how many homes are out there or coming onto market for people to buy. And as you can see here, our January to February timeframe, we've seen a sharp decrease in new listings, a little bit of a decrease in active inventory, and almost an 18% decrease in month supply of inventory. However, the inventory is significantly better from this time last year. So in general, we do have more inventory than we've had for a while, which is good news for buyers because if you are in the market for buying a home, you have more options. We did see a sharp decrease in new listings over January to February. That might have something to do with the little spike in sales that we saw. In general, though, new listings are down 6%. So big takeaway here, we have more inventory than we're used to, but it's not at a very comfortable level. If rates go down a little bit and more buyers jump in, we could see that go down pretty quickly. All right. So let's talk about money real quick. The second question that everybody wants to know is how are rates? So here it is for you. Our 30-year conforming, that's our conventional product, 6.8%. Now these are national averages, guys. You might be able to get something better than what you have right here. Our other products are doing better. They're at around 6.3% for FHA, VA, and jumbo loan products. So not a lot of movement up or down really with the rates. We'll see what happens with those later on the year. That's a big question mark. All right. So our monthly comparison, this is what we really care about when we're buying a house. Total loan amount, sales price, those things matter because they do influence your monthly payments, obviously. But just for your own information here, I've broken down a comparison of buying versus renting and what it'll cost you on a month to month basis. For comparison sakes, we are using a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about a 1,500 square foot home for both buying and renting. So we're doing apples to apples here. And if you were buying a home like that, the median sales price is about 315 in the seven cities, and that'll land you around $2,400 a month if you use an FHA loan, put 3.5% down. Estimated taxes, insurance are on this, but it's going to be in that ballpark of $2,400 a month. In comparison, for a similar sized home, you're going to be spending just over $2,000 a month to rent that home. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that obviously it's a little bit more expensive to buy right now than it is to rent, but your 5-year projection will break it down to show you that you still might want to consider buying if you can swing the extra expense, or maybe you could buy a little bit smaller house if you could live in one. That way you can avoid the massive money drain that you're going to spend. As you can see in the little box on the right, your 5-year projection for 5 years of renting at this rate is going to cost you $123,000. And you throw that cash into a black hole, you never see it again. Whereas your 5-year projection for buying is more expensive, obviously, because your monthly expense is higher, but $146,000 is going into your house that you are working on towards owning, building equity, all that good stuff. So, something to consider for you guys. It's not the same as it was 3 years ago where buying was cheaper than renting, but I'm just bringing you the straight facts and you guys can figure out what is the best situation for you. If you need to rent, I understand. I also help renters. So just let me know if that's your situation and I can help you guys out. So, in summary, we are seeing rising inventory and it did hit a sharp decrease in the early part of this year. Will that trend continue into spring? Probably, because spring is the traditional buying season. That's when more people are trying to move. So we will probably see more buyers enter into the market and the inventory, of course, will go down because there's more people buying the inventory. All right. But we have had higher than expected rates and rising home values have stalled buyer activity for now. We don't know what's going to happen with the rates. If they do start creeping down, like I mentioned before, then we could see more buyers join the buyer pool and that could increase home values. It'll make things a little bit more active, more competitive, and inventory can sharply decrease if that happens. Okay. But it is unclear where the interest rate projections are going to land. Some people say up, some people say down, some people say they're going to be right around where they are for the rest of this year. Only time will really tell, and home value increases and general economic uncertainty are definitely playing a factor in the real estate market right now. So just stay tuned. I'm going to bring you new information every month to keep you up to date so you can determine whether or not it's a good time for you to buy or sell or rent or whatever it is that you need to do to secure your living situation. If you have any questions about any of this information, please reach out to me. Or if you need to buy, rent, or sell, I am available and looking forward to working with you. Until next time, I'll see you out there.